Labor Secretary Alex Acosta, who's hanging tough tonight and rejecting calls to resign and insisting the plea deal he worked out with investor Jeffrey Epstein was the best he could get. Epstein received an unusually lenient sentence in 2008 after being charged with molesting teenage girls. Acosta was the U.S. attorney in South Florida at the time. Mola Lenghi now on what Acosta had to say today.
He needed to go to jail.
For almost an hour, Labor Secretary Alex Acosta defended his actions as U.S. attorney in Miami when he oversaw the controversial plea deal with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
We did what we did because we wanted to see Epstein go to jail.
Acosta says the state charges would have meant Epstein would get off, so Acosta agreed to a federal plea, which led to a watered-down jail sentence of 13 months.
There is a value to a sure guilty plea because letting him walk, letting what the state attorney was ready to do go forward would have been absolutely awful.
Epstein's alleged victims were not informed of the plea or even consulted. A federal judge has since ruled the deal violated the rights of the victims. On Monday, the 66-year-old multimillionaire pleaded not guilty in New York to new federal charges of sex trafficking dozens of minor girls. Court papers say unnamed Epstein associates recruited them to his homes in Palm Beach and New York. This week, more women have come forward saying Epstein abused them. Jennifer Rose told NBC she was 15 when she was assaulted at Epstein's Manhattan townhouse in the early 2000s.
Did Jeffrey Epstein rape you?
Yeah, no, he raped me. Forcefully raped me.
Today, Acosta was asked if he owed the victims an apology.
These victims were traumatized. We can't begin to understand what they went through. And they look at this and they say, but why? And so you always look back and you say, what if?
Acosta's answers did not satisfy those calling for him to step down.
Nothing in Secretary Acosta's attempt to justify his misconduct changes the verdict. He must go, he must resign.
CBS News has learned that President Trump himself encouraged Acosta to publicly defend his actions. We've also just learned that more women claiming to be Epstein's victims have contacted the FBI, Jim, since Monday.
So much to continue to track here. Thank you, Mola.